All right, welcome everybody to Monday Night Team Call. Jamie Haskin here, and I am excited to talk to you guys about Plexus perks. I've had the really great privilege of being on the IT focus group, so I've been a part of this development of this program, and it has been exciting to see everything kind of unfold and come through. And so there's some new things right now. We have a new reports in our virtual office that's new as of just a couple days ago. So I wanted to make sure everybody is on the same page with what this is and the tools that we have at our fingertips, because I truly 100% believe this is going to be dynamite for our team and for what this can be utilized for growing our business and for helping have a strong foundation with our business. So this is a really, really, really good tool, and a tool is only as good as we utilize it, right? So let's first talk about, and I'm going to add in, if you guys have questions, feel free to pop them in the chat, or afterwards, I can even give some time and unmute and do some questions, question answer time, depending how much time we have here. But going to go through a couple things. I'm going to screen share a couple times and just kind of walk you through a few things. But first and foremost, what is Plexus Perks, in case you are maybe new or just haven't gotten all the details on that yet. Okay, I wanted to make sure that we just kind of go over that. So Plexus Perks is a rewards program that is new, and it's set up to reward us for being consistent. So if you have your subscription on of 100 PV or more, and that subscription runs, you're going to earn Plexus Perk credits. So you get a variation of that. You can earn up to 200 in a month. That's the max perk credits you can earn in 1 month. And that's based on your PV. So if your subscription is 100 PV, if this is the easy way to remember it, you get 100 credits. If anything in between, then it's 100 credits. If your subscription gets up to 150 PV, that's 150 perk credits. If it gets up to 200 PV, it's 200 perk credits. So that's your window of what you can earn in a month, and that shows up in your dashboard, and it will accumulate, and you can earn these credits that will be able to be redeemed for free product. So another nice thing is that you can earn these perk credits through multiple subscriptions. So if you have a subscription set up to run that is 100 PV at the beginning of the month, and you decide you want to earn or get more product by the end of the month, you can do that through a second subscription with that product, and say that was even 50 PV or another 100 PV, then that subscription runs. Both of those subscriptions together will accumulate for the month and come to your total perk credits in terms of what you can earn. So if it's 100 plus another 50 PV per subscription, it's 150, so you get 150 perk credits. So that can be done in multiple, and a big benefit is when someone joins, welcome packs also give you perk credits. So you get 250 perk credits when someone joins with a welcome pack. That is really, really awesome and a good talking point, because that's like a dollar value. So if someone joins with 250 perk credits and then they have their subscription run the next month for 100 PV, that's 100 perk credits. That gives them 350 perk credits. That is enough to accumulate a full-size product the following month. So right then and there, they get a free product. And you guys, this is strategically done because in that second or in that third month is kind of typically sometimes where the subs get turned off, or whether they're not being consistent, whether whatever that reason is. So in that third month, if we can keep that subscription on and help people be consistent, obviously they joined to see results, right? We're helping. That's what this all comes down to. We want people to see results and be happy with their products, but the only way they can do that is if they give these products time and they're consistent. So this rewards that. Yes, it does have to be. So one question that was popped in here is, does it have to be a subscription? Can it be a manual order? So I was going to mention that it cannot be a discretionary order, which is a manual order. You do not get perk credits off of manual orders. It has to be in a subscription only. So if your subscription is set to conditional, that's one option that you can have. That will count if that subscription runs, but how a conditional subscription works is if you have 100 PV before that sub is set to run, then it will not run, right? So that could be 100 PV from a customer or 100 PV from a manual order. That sub will not run. So you will not get perk credits, even though you have that sub set up, you're not gonna get credits for that if it does not run. So it has to run. Let me see where I'm at here. So, okay, let's talk about perk. I'm going to screen share for a second, so I might not see questions, but you can keep popping them in. Correct, Shelly. They do not lose their credits if it does not run, as long as their subscription stays on for that, if it's a conditional subscription. So we are going to share here for a hot second. And I'm going to show you my virtual office here. And so when you go to look at your perks, it's going to be in your dashboard. It's also, if you go to my account and then over here and click perks, this is going to come up right here. And it'll actually come up here, my perks. And it will show you your perk balance. For a second ago, that said like 600. So I don't know what just happened there, but anyway, I will be checking on that after this call. There we go. Okay, there's my perk balance, 670. So your balance will show up here. And then you can also look down here in this right here, total month perk credits earned means how much, okay, sorry, this isn't the way I need to move it. Okay, so right here it shows you how much you've earned this month, and then it also shows total to earn this month how much. So if I didn't, my subscription already went through, so that's why the number is the same, but it basically set there to show with your sub on, if it has not yet run, this is how much you will earn by the end of the month. And then it shows how much you have earned this month. And this is your total balance. So if you click redeem perks, or you click right here, either way, it's going to bring you to redeem perks. You can redeem perks for different amounts here. So it's going to show you from 250 to perks to 229. You can redeem these trial packs. If you have 300, and there's view more here. If you have, oh, and Plexus Active is here, Edge. If you have 300 perk credits to 399, you have a different set of products here. You can click view more, and then 400 to 800 perk credits. So if you want to redeem a perk, your perk credits, you simply click right here, and it says added one. Down here at the bottom, it's going to show my balance at 670. It says how much I am redeeming, a negative 300 right here, so it's minusing what I'm redeeming, and it will tell me my remaining amount of perk credits. So when I redeem this, it is going to be added to your next qualifying subscription order. So your next subscription order that is set to run, that's 100 PV or more, this is going to automatically be added to that when I click redeem perks. If that's the end of if that's this month yet, it'll be added to this one. Next month, it'll be added to that one. It does not equal a PV amount. It's going to be 0 PV. So if you go afterwards to your subscription and take a look, it will show up there, and it will say Plexus perks or something like that, and it's 0 PV. So it does not add to your PV for your subscription. It just gets added on as the free product, and you still have to have that subscription set at 100 PV or more. What else was I going to say with that? I think that's it. Oh, you can accumulate your perk credits if you want to save up for one of these bigger items. You can hold on to your perk credits so that you can get, you know, a bigger item if you would like to. I'm going to stop sharing for a hot second because I think I'm done there. Okay. Let me know if I missed any questions. Okay, so if you do save up your perk credits for something bigger, then that is fine, but you do have up to a whole year. So it gives you plenty of time, but you have up to a whole year before you have to utilize your perks. If you do not utilize it within that 1 year, you will lose your perks. So how that's going to work, say I earn 100 perk credits this month. A year from now exactly, this month, I'm going to lose that 100 perk credits. If I earn 100 perk credits next month, a year from next month, I would lose that 100 perk credits. So it's a year from the time that you earned it. Also, if you turn your subscription off, that is when you lose your perk credits as well. So you can lower your subscription. It will pop up and remind you that you might get less perk credits. So say your sub was at 200, you lower it to 150 or 100, it will alert you and remind you, are you okay with earning less perk credits? And then it will also remind you if you're actually going to lose your perk credits if you turn it off. If you turn it off, you lose everything that you have accumulated, and you have up to 3 days. You actually won't lose it until 3 days. You have up to 3 days for forfeiture. So in those 3 days, you need to get your subscription turned back on to 100 PV or more to be qualifying, and you do not lose your perks. So this gives us a window to help everybody, to not blindside everybody, and to connect with our people and help them as well, so they know what they have here and they don't lose that. So the value and the reward of this is that obviously we're being rewarded for being consistent. We get that for ourselves. Our people get that for being consistent. We talked a little bit about that. If they are being consistent with their products, they're going to have better results. And that's why we're in this in the first place, is to help them get their best results. And then it brings predictability into our business. So if we know that people are keeping their subs on, then we can better predict what our points are going to be. It's going to help with rank ups. It's going to help with just the whole fact of managing our business. I mean, it's massively huge. I can't explain that enough. So this is a huge tool to be able to have that visibility and to help people so that they are being consistent with our products. You can grow your business that way as well. Okay. So let's go to this perks report, because this is the big key that we are so excited about. And I'm going to show this video because I don't want to screen share what I currently have, because you're going to see all kinds of personal information for other people. So I created a video and that information is blurred out. So we're going to watch this together for just maybe 4 minutes, and it will go through what this report is and what the numbers are and what to look for so you can utilize it for your business. And think of it like a report for your subscriptions. So I don't know, this terminology might even change, but it's not just for perks. It's kind of having a window into seeing your business and seeing your people and their subscriptions. So this is going to kind of have that flexibility. And it's, as Gareth said with IT, it's progress over perfection. So they really gave this to us at its infancy stage to be like, okay, we want this for you immediately to utilize as fast as you can, but we have to probably tweak some things. We gotta see what works. So there is some things that are gonna be changed and coming, and some that we're already talking about, and we'll talk more about tomorrow in our focus group. So that will be coming, and I'll update you guys as we do that. But for now, this is what we have, and this is what you're gonna be looking at. So I'm going to screen share, and we are going to watch us together. I think, let me know if it doesn't work. We're gonna watch us together for 4 minutes. So, one hot second. Not new share. Sorry, I have to move this so I can actually click. Okay. So if you go to My Business and click on this new perks report right here, you will have some visibility into this. So if you look here, the biggest thing I want you to look at, here the change date, you can see when they changed their date of their subscription. The zeros really doesn't matter, because it just means they maybe changed their subscription amount, but it's still 100 PV or more. So it doesn't really matter too much right now. What I really want you to look at, and the negatives don't matter as much, that's already how many days passed. The biggest thing I want you to see is if it says 1, 2, or 3, because that is how many days are left to forfeiture of your perk credits. So if you turn, like I said, if you turn your subscription off, you have up to 3 days to turn that back on before you lose your credits. So this is going to tell you 1, 2, or 3 if somebody turned their subscription off, and those numbers are what you want to look for, because that's how many days they have left. So you can click days to expiration and sort by those if you would like. So you can click 1, which means they have 1 day left before they lose their perk credits. These are the people you want to message right away, immediately, because they are about to lose their perk credits. Total perks is how many they have right now. So someone has, 400 perk credits, 450 perk credits. That's full products that they can redeem. 300 perk credits, full products that they can redeem. $35 cash value, $40 cash value, whatever that is. That's a huge amount. Some of these people only need to add maybe a product to their subscription. They have partial PD subscription. This one right here, it shows how much that is right now. It says 50, 71. They just need to add a product. 0 means they need to turn their sub back on. They could probably completely canceled it. So connect with these people right away. This will probably change a little bit, but right now this is what it looks like. It's just kind of in its infancy, baby stage, and corporate, I'm sure, will tweak things to make it a little more user-friendly here in the future. So for right now, you can go find their name. You can go to your other My Business and Points and Rank Up, and you can search their name if you need to and see who their upline is. You can also sort by 2 days. So these are the people that have 2 days left before they lose their perks. Again, these are how many perk credits they have that they would lose, and you want to connect with them right away, and so they don't lose those perk credits. And then again, you can sort by 3 days. These people probably just turned their subscription off or lowered it, and they have 3 days yet to turn that back on. So connecting with them as well. And again, the value in this, you guys, if we can connect with people about this, it's not only going to help them out because they're consistent with their subscription, with their products, they're going to have good results, and we don't want them to lose out on a cash value on free products that they can be redeeming with their perk credits. And then the second part to that is visibility, or more predictability and success with your business, because you are helping them get their sub on. You can predict your points and rank up, and that's going to help with moving forward and growing your business, because people are going to be consistently ordering and staying on their products. So utilize this tool in your virtual office. It is dynamite, you guys. This is huge for visibility and for making a big difference. But a tool is only as good as much as you utilize it. So make sure you go in here and look pretty much on the daily so you can see who has turned their subscription off, who you need to connect with, and Perks is a great way to help them see the value and the benefit of keeping their subscription on so they do not lose something. All right. Sorry, trying to get out of this. Can y'all hear me? I have a screen in front of me that I can't get rid of. What in the world? Someone unmute and tell me if you can hear me. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome, you can hear me. Okay. I literally have a black screen. I can't see anything.
Oh, hilarious. Yep, you're there. We see you and hear you.
Okay, thank you. Well, I will keep talking, and I don't know how I'm going to end this call, but I will get to that point when I get there, I guess. This is so weird. I've never seen this before. Okay, I will talk for now. So, which means I can't see questions. If there are going to be questions at the end, you might have to mute yourself. So, that's just basically the tools and how I just want to make sure you saw in terms of sorting that by days 1, 2, and 3. That's going to be your main part to focus on in terms of connecting with people. And new people might pop up there daily, and obviously it depends how big your organization is too. But the importance of utilizing that tool is huge. If someone is about to lose that, obviously we need to tell them. They want to know that, right? So it's kind of like you're offering coffee to somebody. Offer the free coffee. This is free coffee. And if someone wants it, great. Don't assume that they turn their sub off because they don't want their product anymore or whatever. If they have something here, that's a great way to utilize and to be like, I don't want you to miss out on this cash value amount. And like I said, I think I said that earlier, right? $100 is worth, I can't remember if I said that. $100, oh, I didn't. Of perk credit, or 100 perk credits, excuse me, is worth about $10 of US dollars. So 200 perk credits, or 200 credits to, oh my goodness, 200 credits is worth $20, 300 credits, $30. So that's kind of like the cash value exchange when you're reaching out to someone that you can kind of let them know if you want. And then what else? So there's a script that Melissa did. It's as simple as, so basically if you have somebody here, oh, I might have figured out how to get rid of this. Yay! Okay, sorry. I'm excited. I can see you guys. Okay, which means I can see this chat again. All right. I feel much better. This is really weird talking to a black screen. Okay. So, a script that was floating around. So if you have somebody there that you need to reach out to, so first and foremost, either reach out to the sponsor and let them know, or reach out to the person in general. And there's, it's as simple as just letting them know. But Melissa Eichenhorst put up a script, and I was going to read it for you guys. And oh no, I did delete it. It's right here, I think. But something as simple as, hey, thank you for trusting me with your health and for jumping in with Plexus. I wanted to check in to see how you were doing with your products and your regimen. Getting healthy from the inside out is a process, but it's one absolutely worth investing in. Your health is worth it. I'm here if you ever need anything at all. Supporting my friends and family in their journey is so important to me. I did want to let you know that you're at risk of losing the perks credits you have built up with this company. This is a generous program that allows you to get free product for being a loyal product user. Right now, you're at risk to lose X amount of credits, which is valued at X amount of dollars. So that kind of helps place that value for them, that it's a cash value and they could get free product. Can I help you set up your subscription orders so you don't lose those? Simple question. And just that question right there could help some people get their subs on. They stay consistent with their products, helps you with your business, obviously. She said that she had reached out to 7 people that one morning when this report just came out, and 2 of them that same day answered and turned their sub back on. Imagine if you had 2 people, maybe that's not 2 people a day, maybe it's 2 people a week, maybe it's 2 people a month, whatever. That's a big difference if we can help people get their subscriptions back on and just let them know what they could be missing out on. Some stats that I wanted to share. Erin is a diamond on our focus group too, and she had said her senior gold had helped 11 of her people, and this was a senior gold on her team, helped 11 of her people turn their sub on. And some stats that Gareth recently gave us, that 12,000 people have redeemed perks, 175,000 people have earned perks so far, and 32 million perk credits have been earned. So that is a lot. And this is just kind of comes to show what we have at our fingertips and how we can utilize this in terms of helping people. So, and I'm all about getting free product too. So I'm excited about it, but just so good to be able to connect with our people about that and to help them stay on the product. So, I think that's everything I wanted to quick share. Are there any questions that you want to pop in the chat or unmute and ask? I don't know if I missed any. 3 subs turned back on today, Shelly. That is awesome. Sarah said it worked with 2 of her people. Great response, Shelly. If their sub is on but PC is below 100, will they lose their accumulated perks? PC. What do you mean by PC, Rochelle? Should I know that? Or is that supposed to be PV? Write that again, let me know. If your sub is on, it's set to run. If your sub is on, you're not going to lose your perk credits. You will only gain new perk credits if it runs. PV, okay, Rochelle, yep. The verbiage I can put in the comments of here, and it might have been put in the team page too. I'm not sure if that was posted yet, but yes, I can put that verbiage in the comments. Oh, and there's a video. I was going to say this too. I can put this in the comments. There's a video that corporate made. I don't know if you guys saw it yet or not, but they made a really quick 2-minute video or so just explaining what perks is. So that's a good tool to use to send to new people as well, just to let them know what we have here. So that can be utilized. I also made a video, well, the video I just showed, it's a little bit longer in the beginning, and that can be sent just to people who are working the business on your team to show them as well. Oh yeah, verbiage is in the team page. Okay. Is there anything else that I missed? Any questions, guys? Does that make sense?
Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
So if they turn off their subscription and they have
so many PV and they can get cash or whatever. So when they turn it back on, do they keep what was already there if they do it within the 3 days?
Yes. So they actually won't lose their perk credits until those 3 days are up. So when you're in your reports and it shows 3 days to forfeiture or 2 days or 1 day, it means they have their perk credits, but they're going to be losing them in 3, 2, or 1 days. And then when that day is up, then they go to 0. And once they lose it, then they can't get it back. So they have those 3 days.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Thanks.
Should all of our team show in that report or just those who changed or shut their subs off? For that part of the report, the perks report, it should only be the things that are moving with the subscriptions. Now, what's kind of confusing right now is you are going to see people in there who do have their sub on and it says 0. And it just means that they maybe had their subscription set to 200 and they changed it to 150. It's still above 100, but they just maybe lowered their subscription a little bit. And so they're showing there in that report. So don't be alarmed if you see a name and think, oh, why would that person turn it off? Like maybe they're a business builder or something. They didn't turn it off. It just shows some fluctuation there. And then the negatives, yes, the negatives mean that, so if there's a negative 20 or a negative number, it just means that it's the days past forfeiture. So they've already lost their perks credits. Like, so they went to day 3, day 2, day 1, they didn't turn their sub back on, they lost their perk credits, and then it stays there and so it just shows the negative how many days past forfeiture. It does show a perk credit amount there right now, but that's just a visual error right now. I just asked about that. That's not supposed to be there. Yes, good, Shelly. Shelly said I reached out to those people today too to let them know what they lost so we can prevent them from losing or missing out again. That is a really good point, Shelly. I'm glad you said that because that is something we can utilize. If it says negative, yeah, they already lost their perk credits, but that doesn't mean we still can't reach out to them and tell them what this is, what they lost. And yeah, like Shelly said, like, hey, let's not let this happen again. When you're going to start accumulating your perk credits, let's, get your sub on, start accumulating that. And you, in 2 months, 3 months, you can redeem for a free product. So that's really good. Definitely don't count those people out. They're people that still just turn their sub off. It doesn't mean they're out for the count, right? So that's really good. Very, very good. Any other questions, guys? Sweet. There was going to be a couple changes, and I'll update you guys. I didn't write those down. I thought I wrote it down somewhere. They might change like the zeros. Gareth was just telling me the zeros to like to say today. Either way, whatever, it's going to be tweaked to make it more, I think, user friendly and a little more easy to navigate without it being confusing. So that's going to be good. Customers, the question just came up. Customers, will they get that as well? Right now it is not set up for customers to get perk credits, just ambassadors. So, all right, guys, it is 9:30. Thanks for hanging with me here through a little bit of screen sharing craziness. So I will share this. I'll put some info in the comments and utilize this on the daily because things could change daily. So utilize this tool on the daily. All right, have a good night, guys. See ya.